Hello, monsters about here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. And part 10 of my Sam Elliott campaign, where a wave of redheads are about to carve their way through big muscle-bound idiots and mammoths. That should really be my title for this video, shouldn't it? Hot redhead on muscle man action. But that would get the clicks, wouldn't it? The old clickbait. Oh yes. Good stuff. Now I will say that while our wood elves are very killy, they aren't quite squishy. They are very killy, which means we do seem to take a lot of damage. Now, I do try to limit the amount of damage I take in any one battle, because obviously you need to be efficient in battles when you're facing a higher level Total War AI, mostly because they can outproduce you. But I'm sure it's fine. It's just quite fun having wood elf armies which don't just shoot people in the face, because let's be honest, you tend to just have way stalkers and then treekin, right? Treekin as the front line, way stalkers to shoot people, bish bosh bash, job's a good one. But it's quite fun to have. I mean, I don't think I've recruited any tree spirits. Have I? I can't think of any. I don't think I have. I think I've generally stayed away from. I will say, normally when I play Wood Elves, I do play Dryker or Durthu because I've got PTSD. Particularly from Wood Elves. Dark Elves I think are fine because, you know, they're supposed to be evil. Wood Elves are evil because they're assholes. That's I mean, at least Dark Elves know they're assholes. Wood Elves think they're right. That's worse. Evil people who think they're right are definitely worse than evil people who are just being assholes for no particular reason. Right, well that definitely didn't cost me a unit, did it? Thank you. Wow, you went really far. Oh, you just did not stop going. Okay, so we can hit that one next turn, and I think that's it. Is it just the two? Maybe it's just the two. Excellent. That will solve that little problem, won't it? Tick that one off. The old bucket list, the old forest bucket list.
These are dark times.
Yeah, I know. Right, so we've bopped Ikit. I think we need to wipe Ikit out, don't we? If I leave Ikit alive, it'll cause me problems later. So the best thing to do is fucking wipe the bugger out. Solve that problem. Bish bosh bash. Jobs are good un. Right. Wychwood's currently safe. It's at 69. Nice. At the moment. That's good. We'll wait for the deep roots to finish, and then we can teleport back over. We should be fine there. You are fine for the moment, although there is that, which could potentially be problematic. I'm sure it's fine. I'm like 90% sure that's going to be fine. 90% sure. That's pretty sure. That's pretty sure. Let's get Loec's blessing. What does that do? All right. Seems kind of naff, but fine. The problem with stealth anything is that the AI often likes to just spread itself across the entire map, which means that any kind of stealth is then rendered, for the most part, completely fucking useless. Where you might say, "Oh, well, that's a clever tactic from the AI," but it almost never is. There's a very niche sort of point where that it might actually come in handy. The rest of the time, completely fucking useless. Oh, Dwellers from Below is pretty good.
Together as one.
Okay, board save is fine, so we'll take that. So you've got Swinging Boughs. Let's get Shield of the Forest, because that'll buff us up like that. That's nice, like that one. And let's go for Tempered Thingy-majig. And then you can have that one for no particular reason. Oh, I should have got extra movement speed. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Right.
Anything is possible.
Indeed, if you dream. Okay, so at some point I need to kill these vampire motherfuckers. Although it should be said they've got significantly less stuff than they used to, which is good. You just stay right there. In fact, do we have... Who the fuck are you? Alright, you hang on. Your drums. And you can be that one for no particular... I don't even know if you have the right skill set, to be honest. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Are you Shadow? Nope, so that wouldn't actually help you. But never mind, that's just is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all that it is. King's Glade. Oh yes, we will upgrade you, because bad things happened. And we'll get some more grapes. Oh, and... we can't get that... Wait, I can... Hang on. Hang on. We can do this, and then we can get this one. There we go. Boom. Boom. And now we can get Blade Singers here. Which is exciting. I will risk Morsleb's Wrath, I think. Invasion imminent. Oh shit, son, there's one over there. Right, well, we're never going to reach that one, so I may as well just go over here and deal with this one. And then I can worry about that other one afterwards. Right, it does say Pyrrhic Victory, and that is quite a lot of stuff, but I still think that we're probably fine, so, there's barely any point. Okay, I'm going to put that on you, for no particular reason. Well, we'll be able to catch this army in an ambush, but that other one we're going to have to fight. But at least this army should be fairly easy to deal with. The forest invasion armies can get a little bit silly towards the end of the campaign, because they're based on, I think, how strong your faction is. So you do end up fighting, you know, entire armies of tier 5. You would just get an entire army of whatever war mammoths, just an entire stack of war mammoths and chaos dragons, just for shits and giggles. Which is fun. Thing is, it's not a particularly hard battle, that. I do remember playing one, I think it was, what's that for, Orion's Forest, the one down the south, and the entire army was just like a horde of giants, which isn't particularly hard to deal with when you've got a stack of way stalkers, because you just kite them to death. Easy peasy. Oh well, such is life. It's a shame they can't make, you know, slightly more balanced armies. I suspect they kind of give the AI a set amount of money, and sort of like when you're doing a skirmish battle, it can pick the units it wants to take, and I think it just picks the most bang for buck units. Which can get a little bit silly, but you know, it's fun. I think, to be honest, a stack of war mammoths is not necessarily better than a balanced army in many cases. Seems like we're doing all right though. We haven't actually taken too much damage overall, and I think, apart from that Chaos Dragon getting away and breathing ice breath all over me. Oof, that kind of sucked. I think we've managed to break them. Now, we do need to chase down as much of this army as possible so that I can auto-resolve it afterwards. That's foreshadowing. Definitely should have chased more down. Never mind. The important thing is one step closer to having Lulon forests fully grown or whatever it is. I don't know, awakened? We're awakening the forest, right? Yeah. We need to awaken that forest. Get that wood. Wake that wood up. Yep. Alright, we've still got one army that will spawn, but I don't think that's a huge problem. I think we should be able to deal with that. With our armies that we have available to us, so that's no problem. Obviously, that's going to be quite a nasty army, but we can wait for them to reach the settlement and we can beat them there. However, I do... Tell you what, let's just hibbity hop. Let's just hibbity hop. And you can... do I want to sail? I'm sure sailing's fine. Let's sail. Right, we need to... I don't really want to take this place, but I don't think I'm going to have much choice in the matter.
How can I assist you?
Alright, what's your... your army is fine. Right, let's get a couple of wild riders. It's probably fine. Yeah, you just stay there. That's your job. And sure, why not? I don't really know what that's going to do for me, but I'll take it anyway. More speed. Wait, who are you? Oh yes, you're that one.
Lady of the Azray.
Yes, you did keep saying. Right, let's get some swinging bows. Love that. Love that for me. Full melee attack, handy. And what was I gonna do with you? Was I going... No, I've already got that. Nope, I've already got that. What the fuck was I gonna do? Was I gonna do this? This doesn't give me anything, does it? Oh, it does provide a garrison. Okay, let's get the garrison. Hello? Oh, you came back. Oh, come on! What the... Okay. Christ's sake, resolve. I swear to God. It just wants to make me suffer. It wants to... Why do I have to fight this? Look, this army's basically dead. How do you get... I mean, apart from the fact that I'm just going to charge my poor helium-filled caster straight into a bunch of trolls. Because I don't care. Because I'm very much like, I'm not going to... Do you know how hard it is to win a battle and lose a unit at the same time? Pretty hard. You know, actually wiping a unit out that isn't unbreakable, demonic, or undead, actually pretty tricky. So the fact it wants to just, you know, auto-resolve a unit out of existence, no, fuck off. You're not going to do that. Fine, so I guess I just have to show it that, oh look, I'm not going to lose any units here. What a surprise, what a shock. What a super duper surprise. Look, no one is more shocked than I am. God damn it, auto-resolve, you suck. Auto-resolve sucks. It just wants me to suffer. Invasion begins. You know nothing. Well, I know the invasion is beginning.
Lady of the Glade.
Alright, let's kill you. Frankly, I'm amazed auto-resolve let me do that. Rather than just kill half my army, but fine, I guess. I guess that's okay. Okay, so we've got an army income. I wonder if... Will you... Oh, you are technically at war with them. Will the Empire kill them for me? Geez, that'd be nice. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? That would be very handy. Is the Empire going to do that for me? Nice if they did. Okay, shall we... Can you do this? Can the sisters do this? Hello. Oh, you ran away. Right, you technically shouldn't be... You know what's interesting is the AI can run away from a coastal settlement attack, but you can't. The player can't do that. Because I thought... I was... So, on the supporter campaign, I took over... There was a port around here somewhere. It's over here, I think. Yeah, there's a port settlement. I think it's over here. It's over here somewhere. And I'd landed there, I'd taken it, and then they attacked me. And my options were auto-resolve or fight. I couldn't retreat. Which means that only the AI can run away from coastal settlements for some reason. But also, it's not even just... As long as it's a coastal settlement, the AI can just run away. So you just saw that they've run away inland. They shouldn't be able to do that. That shouldn't be able to happen, but apparently it can anyway.
The world roots grow once more.
Somehow.
Lord, at your
Weird, eh?
for the Cat-Eye.
Just a weird thing. I'd like to think that they'd fix shit like that. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Well, I'm kind of tempted. Wait, are you going to replenish? You sort of. I could actually go for but I don't know if anyone's there. What do we think? Is anyone there? Well, Bill Bailey is the capital, so I guess it wouldn't be the worst. Fuck it, let's go for it. Worst case, everyone dies. There's no one there. Okay, we're just going to resolve that one then. And we'll seed it. We just need to wipe out Ikit. Make sure that he's never a problem for us again. Okay? Is it... What the fuck? Croak, what are you on fucking holiday? Come to Warhammer Spain for the week? What? On your weird stone who built a sailing ship out of stone? It's insane. Even if even if you had the power of fucking levitation, right? Why the fuck would you build a sailing boat out of stone? Make it a fucking airship. Build that out of the fucking stone if it doesn't matter. Are you insane? Oh, I can only levitate a little while. Well, it doesn't fucking matter then, does it? It can be a fucking hovercraft. But build a fucking ship out of stone and just go, oh, it levitates. It's not how that fucking works. It's insane. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's fucking bonkers. In that case, the lizardmen can have fucking stone tanks, can't they? Firing lasers. Don't even know why they built their shit out of stone anyway. How many advanced species do you see running around going, oh yeah, we built our spaceships out of fucking granite? Anyway, it's always been a bugbear of mine that the lizardmen are supposedly this, and I realise they're like using ancient technology and stuff, but all that ancient technology seems to be built of fucking stone. Like, I could totally understand if they pulled out like a 50s looking ray gun and were like, well, I guess we're using this now. But instead it's just, oh yeah, no, we've got this scepter made of stone. Why is it made out of stone? Oh, guess it just is.
When do we fight?
Like there was an idea there, but it never quite. I just never quite, you know, gelled with it particularly.
So bored, so impatient.
Fucking floating stone ships, batshit mental.
We will see our homeland persist through all the coming ages of the world.
Hello, Alice. What's up? Peace treaty? No, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna die, and I kind of need to be friends with the person that's currently murdering you. I'm sure you understand. Now, I do wonder if the Empire's going to do anything about this. Oh yeah, they did. Neat. Well, it was nice to see them move anyway. rather than just cluster up around the settlements. Still, that's removed that problem for me. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. What's that? Mounted brigands. Brigands? Zombles? Zombles, skeletons. I mean, that's not a very good army, is it? But it's good enough to take out an outpost. God, remember when Wood Elves had to build like shit tons of outposts? God, that was a nightmare. Yeah, that's okay. Gay and Vale has got... Wait, which one's Gay and Vale? The name sounds familiar, and yet my mind has gone blank. Oh yes, that's Gay and Vale. Yes, no, it does make sense. I'm tempted to just hit the rebirth and see what happens, but I suspect the High Elves probably aren't going to deal with it for me. So let's concentrate on what we can do, like murder Ikit and take all of his stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes. Oh, it's archers. That's fine. I don't care if they die. You know what? I will raise that because that is a legitimate shit ton of cash. A legitimate shit ton of cash. Tell you what, you come down here and join us. Does anything give us more replenishment? Yes, yes it does. Okay, then we'll do that. Then we'll do that one. Good. I'm glad to hear it.
These are dark times.
Indeed they are. Right, you come over here. I don't think we're going to have any Skaven issues, are we? Alright, all of the enemy armies have been dealt with. Now, we've only got 3 turns before the deep roots are active again. I think then we can send Jane over to Gay and Vale to deal with this little problem for us. I think it's probably sensible. Let's get the defences there, just on the off chance. Probably sounds good. I cannot believe Nakari is still alive. He should be so dead right now. And yet, somehow... How are we doing here? 84, guys, ticking up quick, isn't it? We got this shit locked down. Gorbads? What are you up to? Are the dwarves still... God, the dwarves are still rolling everyone. Jeez, look at this. Oh my goodness. Right. Sam, you go in there.
Orders? You called?
I did, yes. We're gonna go and grab this one. At which point, I think the Skaven are running out of places to hide.
Battle, a regrettable necessity.
We'll just seed that one. Okay. Now, I don't actually need Brion, but I am vaguely annoyed with the fact they took it. So, I'm going to head over here. And Adelhard is going to get his arse handed to him. In theory, anyway. Okay, 2 turns, but we can deep root. We could do that one. We could probably get that one. I mean, how many is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4... I think if we can get the Oak of Ages, if we can get that to 500, that's probably a good place to win the campaign, right? We've done fairly well. It's probably going to take about 12 episodes. I was trying to make a campaign last at least 12 episodes, but the thing, I mean, I don't know who else feels like this, but basically, the end game for Total War is never been particularly great. The only thing I would say is I think Three Kingdoms kind of did it, and I think they did it by making sure it doesn't overstay its welcome. And I think they did that with the Three Kingdoms sort of victory condition by basically saying, yeah, at a certain point your objective is going to be finish off the other 2 big empires. And the nice thing about that is it's dynamic, it's not always going to be the same. And also, it's an obvious objective, right? You know what you need to do. And I think that's probably the best they've ever done. Some people have asked me, are you ever going to do a total war? Like when you just conquer the entire map? And the answer is absolutely fucking not. Because that is horrendous. I cannot... That just turns into busy work. And I do not think Total War works particularly well as a paint the map game. Which is weird, because that's what... Ultimately, that's what Total War is. Particularly Total War Warhammer, right? It is a paint the map game, and the fact that it just doesn't work very well as that is kind of weird. That that's what it is. They just kind of just a weird thing. I mean, we could grab you. Probably know what you got. No, tell you what, I'm gonna grab. Hang on, you. You come over here. Give me your blade dancers. Dink, dink. Hang on. Dink, dink, dink. Dink, dink, dink. Dink, 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 dink. Dink.
At your service.
Okay, okay, that's looking pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we don't want to go too far. Yeah, we want to be able to replenish. You hop in there. And we probably want to just get rid of you, to be honest. Let's just get rid of you. And I need... God, you just took all your blade dancers, didn't we? We just took all of them. Shameful. Right, they've probably resettled Skaven Blight, but it won't be tier 5, probably anyway. I say it won't be tier 5, and yet I very much am of the AI has like massive bonuses to growth. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's tier 4. I think I would be surprised if it was tier 5. Not that surprised, but I certainly would be a little bit surprised. Hello, Altharian. You want a trade agreement? Yeah, sure. Wait, what did that do? Diplomatic relations with Dark Elves! Yay! Look at that. Oh. Oh, well... To be honest, we've almost got what we want out of it. Wait, why do you hate me so much? Why are you cranky now? What's your problem? Treaties with the High Elves. Okay, and you guys are still okay with me? Hang on, I need to check this. Going down a little bit. No, I mean, Malekith is super salty about me being friends. But to be honest, I basically got what I need out of him. So I don't really care if he breaks it off. What are you going to do, Malekith? Cry? Cry more in your armour? Fill your armour up with tears and then drown in your armour? You silly dozy git. That's what's going to happen. Okay, now with any luck, they've only got Skaven Blight remaining. Should be handy. Wait, did you go over there? Oh, you did go over there. Where did you go over there? Tell you what, let's go over here. I'll try and blind you. Also, Durthu needs to get his arse handed to him, which I think we could probably do, right? That shouldn't be too tricky. We'll finish off Skaven Blight, and what the fuck are you doing down here? Oh, because you're at war with those guys. Oh, yeah, but you're running out of places to hide, Ikit. Well, that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.